He is mostly recognizable by his iconic toothbrush mustache, but deeper than that, Adolf Hitler is famous, or rather notorious, for the Holocaust, a gruesome ethnic cleansing that saw over 5 million Jews killed during the World War II. But it might surprise you to know that as a young boy, Adolf Hitler had always dreamt of becoming a professional fine artist. That dream, however, was crushed, broken, and denied. In 1907, he applied to the Academy of Fine Arts in Vienna, but was rejected. However, Hitler didn't give up. In 1908, he applied to the Academy again, and once again, he was rejected. Although in his second attempt he passed the preliminary drawing exam, the board noted that his portfolio contained few human head figures. Hence, his human figure drawings were deemed poor and weak. Out of sympathy and compassion, one of the instructors at the Vienna Academy told Hitler they believed he had talent, but his talent was more suitable for architectural design than painting. Hitler was advised to apply to the School of Architecture, but he refused. Hitler ignored the advice because applying to the School of Architecture meant he would have to return to complete the same secondary school he had previously dropped out of, a place he was unwilling to go back to. He continued to draw and paint, selling his works on the streets of Vienna. He refused to pursue a career in architecture. Instead, he earned a meager living through his artworks. Hitler continued as a struggling artist until he moved to Munich in 1913. Not long after, he was conscripted into the Austro-Hungarian army, but was subsequently dropped on medical grounds. Just a few months later, World War I broke out, and Adolf Hitler volunteered to join the Bavarian army. A move that would deepen his resentment toward Jews and mark the beginning of a dark chapter in human history. What started as a young man seeking purpose in the military turned into a path of hatred and destruction. His time in the military hardened his worldview, fueled his antisemitism, and set him on a course that would engulf the world in flames. From the ashes of World War I rose a man whose ambition and ideology would lead to the deaths of over 60 million people and devastation on a scale humanity had never witnessed before. His name became synonymous with evil, genocide, especially the Holocaust. Yet history often leaves us wondering about all the what-ifs. Like, what if the Vienna Academy of Fine Arts had accepted the young painter's application? What if rejection had not embittered him? Perhaps the man who became one of history's most infamous tyrants would have lived a quiet life, holding onto a brush instead of a gun. Perhaps his canvases, not his conquests, would have left his mark on history. But we will never know. Instead, the rejection of a young artist became one of the deadliest turning points in human history, a chilling reminder of how a twist of fate can change the fate of the world.